Welcome to Ålesund, a city where every corner tells a story, every view takes your breath away, and the magic of Norway is in the air.
And near the city lies a hiker's paradise, set in a breathtaking canvas of nature's finest work.
Ålesund is more than just a destination. It's an experience, one that begins with a climb up Mount Axla.
From here, Ålesund spreads out like a panorama of living art. The city, with its distinctive architecture, surrounded by mountains, seems to stretch endlessly across the sea. So first off, how do you pronounce Ålesund?
It's originally a double A and then an A with a circle above. That's Å.
Ålesund.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to remember that. Based on a tip to see a famed lighthouse in the area, we planned our first hike of the trip for the next day.
Our first trail leads us up Storhornet, located on the Isle of, please pardon my Norwegian, Godoya. A popular hike that rewards us with 360-degree views of the ocean, the Sunnmøre Alps, and a mesmerizing frozen lake. Remember, this hike is considered moderate, but it's Norway. Expect some climbing.
After conquering Storhornet, a visit to the Alnes lighthouse is a must. We happened to catch a helicopter delivering supplies and, whoa, some surfers taking advantage of the currents.
But on day 3, the weather wasn't cooperating. We were able to explore the area just a little bit around our Airbnb in Solavagen. There was a nice hiking trail that ran along the base of the mountain, and that gave us some solid views of the other fjords in the area. It's a nice place to sit, meditate, and watch the ferries go by.
Depends a little on what you're interested in. Ålesund can be perfect during winter time, if you love skiing, for example. Spring is magic. Summer, it's holiday time in the region. More activities, different activities, and also fall. Everything goes orange, yellow, red. So I would say all year.
At first, the Sunnmøre Alps awaited us with open arms at Stranda Ski Resort. Stranda is a winter sports paradise. But if you're not skiing, well, get out of the way. And be sure to check the weather before you purchase your tickets to take the gondola to the top of the mountain. Lesson learned.
With the views at Stranda a bust, we moved on to Geirangerfjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which left us in awe with its natural beauty and dramatic landscapes. Without all the summer cruise ships and buses, the view was nothing short of spectacular, and we had it all to ourselves.
Jack did some research and found that the drive to our next destination was even more spectacular than the destination itself. But Mother Nature had other ideas on the first try.
But even with the rain, Ellie couldn't contain her excitement because we splurged for one night at the historic Hotel Union in Øya. Yay!
Stepping inside was like traveling back in time, surrounded by elegance and stories of the past. From the ghost stories to the exquisite dinner and breakfast, and of course the magical landscapes, our stay was a highlight we'll never forget.
On the next day, the weather fortunately cleared up, and it was time to give Road 655 another try, and it was definitely worth the wait.
The journey to Åy on Road 655 was a reminder of Norway's breathtaking beauty. Each turn revealed postcard-worthy views and moments of pure wonder.
After taking in some views at the ferry, we ventured to the lesser-known Hjorfjorden.
Geirangerfjord.
We'll just write it on the screen. It's a peaceful fjord, surrounded by steep mountains, and our personal favorite, here we go again, Norwayngsfjorden. Norwayngsfjorden. We'll write it up there again, which feels like stepping into a Norwegian postcard.
It's important to talk to the locals and to use the sources of information and not only trust online or Google, because when you're traveling around the world there are experts everywhere.
Yes.
And just ask for a tip like you asked for the 3 top things and get to know the locals.
After exploring the most popular fjords in the area, whose names we won't attempt again, we decided to hit a spot we knew would have less people, because it's out of season.
Rund Island, known for its bird watching, presents us with a different kind of adventure. It's the largest bird island south of the Arctic Circle and houses between 100 to 150,000 seabirds.
But in winter, there are not so many birds, or people watching them. So our hike here was serene, with well-marked trails leading us through changing weather, a true taste of Norway.
Hearing about the beaches and surf scene on the islands of Giske and Vigra, we wanted to see if the conditions were right to spot some more winter surfers. But the weather wasn't cooperating again on our last day. The wind was actually blowing our car a little bit on the drive, so there were no wetsuits in the water. And afterwards, we made one last trip into Ålesund for some much-needed revitalization.
What's a trip to any Nordic country without a sauna visit? But not just any sauna, a floating one. Join us as we embrace the Nordic way of life with a dip in the icy sea, followed by the warmth of Svai sauna.
Exploring the Sunnmøre Alps and fjords around Ålesund was an adventure that surpassed our wildest dreams.
We've only scratched the surface of what this enchanting city has to offer. So, when will you embark on your Ålesund adventure?
Stay tuned for more adventures with Mac, Ellie, and Jake. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share your own hiking tales in the comments below. Until next time,
Keep bouncing!